Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we got another special video. This is the Lenovo Legion G9 controller, which is specifically made for Legion Y700 Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4. So I got this is the Gen 4 Y700 Gen 4 with a Snapdragon 8 Elite attached to it. So it's actually a handheld. So this is like my first impression, so I'm gonna open again, and this is like my first impression for the controller itself, which I'm actually like consider returning it, and I don't know, I'm consider if I want to keep it or not, because I don't think it is a good sign if I actually like consider doing that, because I'm like a really easy person to please, but this kinda a little bit too much for me. I was like thinking of, I want something to make my Y700 Gen 4 feel like a controller, and I saw a lot of like common and a lot of video like saying that this controller, this G9 controller gonna achieve that, gonna make it that is gonna be give you the handheld experience, because obviously it looks like a handheld experience. So let's get to the good part that I like. One is the audio. You see the audio here. It's actually like, now it's actually front firing speaker, because it actually redirect the speaker from here and up firing. So it's even though it's not like really big, like the spot here, it still sound the same as if you don't like attach this controller to the tablet itself. That's really good. Another thing is like the joystick feels really good. It's like really smooth because they have like this ring, you see the ring around them. I really like Lenovo, because Lenovo handheld, like the Legion Go, the Legion Go 2 or the Legion Go S, they all have this metal ring around them, and they all feels really smooth. Like when you like use them like this, it feels really smooth. And I really like the button, like all the button, like A, B, X, Y. The only button that I don't like here, the soldier is my favorite. Not the soldier, the trigger is my favorite. Like it feels really good. Remind me of the soldier, the trigger from Legion Go S. But this is like what I dislike the most about the button. Can you hear it? It feels like a clicking mouse. This is my mouse. You hear it? It sounds the same as a mouse, and I don't like that, because I prefer it to be as quiet as possible, and I don't like it to be this clicky. It's so clicky, But it's big. The size like really big, the soldier. So maybe it's a trade-off, but this is like my least favorite. And another thing is also not my favorite. Here is like a trigger, analog trigger. Like it's not 1 to 0, or 1 to 100, or 0 to 100. Like if you press this and switch to a like a digital, now it's become like a mouse click. See the trigger and the soldier now is like an analog, not analog, a digital, like a mouse, and I don't like that. I want it to be like, I think like most people, even though they like it to be like a game say Firelight, for example, it's like going from 0 to 100. It's not an analog trigger. I don't know what they call it, but it doesn't, see, this feels better, even though this is like a really cheap controller. Here, I don't know, it sound and it doesn't feel as it should be. So I like, at least you had the option to switch it back to the analog. trigger. So what else I like? Oh, the design. It looks like a handheld, and it feels really good to hold. Though, but so I'm gonna talk about the butt later on. So let's get into the butt. It feels really good to hold, but I feel like they overdid it. You know, like a PC handheld, like the original Rock Ally, they were really like sharp corner. This is like really good. It doesn't have any sharp angle, but this, like, you see the grip here, like it's so big. I have a medium size hand. Like even my hand, like when I grip it like this, like normally you would play like this. Like my fingers, you see, it's not even like fully grip the device itself. I feel like they overdid it. So what after they overdid it, they make the device too bulky. You see, like here, I don't think it needs to be this big from both sides. I think it could be a little bit shorter in width. You know, it's like it feels like a brick, like holding it. Even though it looks amazing, it's like a full-fledged handheld. And another thing I don't like is the lighting. I cannot turn off the light. Let me show you. This is the Gamester A5S. See, I'm turning on the controller right now, and then it's turn off the light, and I can use my controller. See, I can use my controller now, and it turn off the light. With here, I cannot find a way to turn this off. You see the ring here, like around here, there is an like LED light here, but I turn it off, and I want to turn this off as well, but I cannot. Not only that, this cannot be turned off, it's so light. I mean, it's so bright. Like, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, it is so light. Like, it is so bright. It feels like a flashlight into your eyes when you play it, especially at night. You're gonna feel that. It's gonna flash to your eyes. I want to turn it off, but there's no way to turn it off just yet. I didn't find any way to turn it off, especially in the menu. And another thing that I don't like is the vibration. I don't know if you can hear. You hear it? You hear the zzz? Do you hear? The vibration feels like one-dimensional. Like if I'm, say, like when you play Forza, you know, there's a lot of vibration going on, rumble. Like here, it feels one-dimensional. Like I'm going here like this. Okay, it's vibrating now. Like if I crash the car, it just feels stronger. It's the same feeling, but it's stronger, if you know what I mean. It's not like, for example, the A5S. Even though it's not like the best in terms of rumble, the best like controller with the rumble for telescopic controller is the G8 Plus. They don't feel the same. Like if you going up like this, they feel different. And if you crash the car like this, they feel different. You know, it feels the same. Like it's just stronger, you know, and it has that annoying sound. Even the G8 Plus has that annoying sound, but this is I think it's like to the next level. I don't know if you can hear it. You see it? You hear it? Like zzz. You hear it? Do you hear it? Like, oh my god, it's just to the next level. And another thing is like, so all of that. Another thing is like, it's harder for you to like bring up the menu here, the navigation bar. Like if I want to see, it's not coming up. I have to do this and then do this. I learned that how to do it. So that's how you do it. You have to press this down and pull it up like this. So that's how I learned. So it's not that a big problem. I saw some some video saying it's harder to navigate, but I don't think it's that hard. See, actually, kind of easy. And another thing is like, this is a big one for me. You see the joystick, and the ABX5, it's like really close. If you compare it to the game's H5S, H5 Lite, you see, even though this is like a much smaller controller, like the gap between them is like so big. You see, if I play like this, my main finger is not gonna like press on the joystick by accident, because it doesn't feel like it's in the way, you know. But here, because this is like so close to each other, see, when I don't know if you can tell. See, when I press it like this, see, I'm actually like, this part of my finger, my main finger, is like constantly touching the joystick. Even though I don't think it's that much of an issue for most people, but for me, I don't know. It just like, I feel like I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna move the joystick, you know? Because this, you see how big this is? You see how big this is? Why is the joystick like right here? It's so close to ABX5. They can just move it a little bit down or a little bit here, you know? Because this is so big, you see how big this is? And how, you see, it's so, it's like insane how big this is. And another thing is like, with this setup, it's about like 700 grams because the tablet and the controller itself. So if I want to, I use the H5 Lite and the Gen 4 Y700, it's below 500 grams. So you add almost 200 grams and you did not get most of the stuff that you want, like in terms of like ergonomic. Even the ergonomic, that's the but I said earlier, the ergonomic, even though it feels good, the ergonomic on the H5 Lite or the H5S, it feels better in the hand, because even though it's like a much smaller controller, because of how light it is, like when I hold it like this feels like a brick. I'm not exaggerating. I don't like making video like this because I'm like easy person to please. I really like easy person to please. But oh my god, this feels like a brick. It feels like a Nintendo Switch. I'm not exaggerating. It's crazy. The difference between this and this. And this is like the same screen size. This is like 8.8 inch. This is 9 inch. This is a Red Magic Astra. So it's not that much different between the screen. But one feel like a brick, one feel like a Nintendo Switch, but in a good way. Like a light Nintendo Switch, and you still get the good, better, I must say. I feel, for me, my hand, it feels better in the hand than the H5, the Legion 9 controller. Like it's, I don't know. Oh, another thing is like, because of the offset controller, offset USB-C, some USB-C you cannot like use it because it's not because it's kind of off, like to the down like this. So sometimes you had a wire, like USB wires, sometimes it's not gonna fit in here, so you're gonna have to like take it off to charge but the original one actually, because most people can have the original one, so I don't think it's gonna be a huge issue. But if you have any like 100-watt charger or something, and the charger is not gonna sometimes it's not gonna fit really well with the USB-C. So I don't know if I want to keep it, you know. The most thing that bothers me is how bulky it is, and I cannot turn off the light. I can like what you call them? I can live with the joystick that's really close. Maybe I'm getting used to it, and the one-dimensional rumble, maybe I get used to it, but I don't think I can get used to the lighting because this is so bright and how bulky it is. It is. Yeah, it feels like I'm holding a Nintendo Switch. in a good way. Oh my god, I don't know. I think that's the first impression, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep this. If I had to ask, if you had to ask, would I recommend this? I don't know, because this is like 120 dollars on desktop. At that price, I don't think it's worth it, unless you get it like half the price for like $50, for example. Because I think this is supposed to be like 50. In China, like 55 or something. It's supposed to be like that. But because it's like the production quantity, low production, so they can upcharge the price. I don't know. But I think it's not worth over 100. If you can get it lower and you want the gaming experience and you have like big hand, I think it's gonna be like the perfect for you, the perfect size for you. But for me, if I had to like recommend a controller, I think the X5 Lite, the Gamester X5 Lite, is the best controller for the Y700 Gen 4, because the Y700 Gen 4 has a good motor. Like, so if the game doesn't support vibration, for example, if the controller doesn't support vibration, for example, so it is the case for the X5 Lite. It doesn't support rumble. When you put it with the Y700 Gen 4, when I stream on Apollo and Artemis, it has the emulating the rumble, so the tablet itself is vibrating to emulate the vibration. So it's actually feels better than the controller with a motor to vibrate itself. That's just crazy, because it feels one-dimensional, and with a vibration on the tablet, it doesn't feel like one-dimensional. Like, do you hear it? It feels like one-dimensional. Like, it's just like, okay, go into strong, not too strong vibration, super strong vibration. It's like, I don't know. I don't think it's worth over 100. But if you can get it like $50, for example, 40, I say, yeah, it's a really good like add-on to your Y700, and if you want to get a handheld experience. So I think that's it. That's the video. Thanks for watching.